Alright guys, I am putting the 632 together. I'm putting these lifters in. Let me tell you about these. These are BAM lifters. Brad Miller makes the best lifter on the planet. These are DLC coated. DLC is a good hard coating. They don't have any needle bearings in them. They're completely bushed. They're steel bushed. So if one of these starts to fail, you're not going to get little pieces of needle bearing through your motor. They just start to get a little bit loose. And when you start to get a little bit of a lash, you know that something's going on. You pull the lifter out. It doesn't just fail. This is a Crowler lifter that failed in our small block. And you can see it tore it up pretty good. I normally wouldn't have run this lifter in a drag and drive application, but it's actually what was in it, so we just went ahead and ran it. It is a needle bearing lifter, and driving down the road is pretty much why it failed. If you're going to drive your solid roller application on the street, then I don't recommend anything with a needle bearing. Always get a solid bush lifter. But that's the thing with BAM lifters, the failure rate is very, very minimal. I mean, it's not like any other roller lifter you've ever used. I think the only time I've ever seen one fail is when something else failed. You know, you get a piston hit a valve and it jams the lifter really hard, something to that effect. But I've never actually seen one fail. The quality on these is absolutely second to none. You can get your cups positioned wherever you need them. These are 300 tall. This is a 904 block, 904 lifter bore. And if you look at that little hole right there, you can see that they're pressure fed pin oiling. So these rollers are constantly fed. So any of you guys that run solid roller stuff, please check into these. These are absolutely the best lifters I have ever used. I do have another set that I'm going to be using in another build. They're just an 842 stock diameter, and I can't wait to show you those. That build is going to be amazing, so stay tuned on that. Alright guys, this thing's about as together as I'm going to get it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these lifters can never fail. Anybody's lifters can fail. I'm just saying that as far as build quality, there's not a better one. But to minimize failure, if you want the best, BAM lifters. Take care, you guys, and thanks for watching.